What it do, Israelite family? I have a couple of words I just want to share with y'all. Now, y'all probably done heard me say something like this. I don't let anything get me down, for not any length of time at all. The reason why is because walking with our Father and being helped and guided by the Ruach, over time you just realize that everything in this world is just temporary anyway. Good times don't last always. Even bad times don't last always. Been through some hard times in my life. Stuff I actually did to myself. Like going to prison when I was in my early 20s, 21 to 24 years old was when I came home. But during that time in the 80s, I thought that was hard, but I got through it. And going through a divorce with children, that was really difficult. That was about the hardest thing that I had to experience, but I got through it, so it's like after you have so many experiences in this world, whether good or bad, you realize everything is just passing away. Every day we live, family, is history. Every day we live, we're making history, whether you realize it or not, and over time, we'll be looking back on today. So everything is just passing away. Nothing lasts forever. So that's why I don't let anything get me down, where I'm like just down all the time. Because of it, nothing in this world I will allow to get me down and feeling like that. But the word of Yah also says, family, that the righteous man hates lies. We are the righteousness of Yahushua Mashiach. And it is so true. I hate lies. And this Edomite Gentile-led system, the way it's set up, once you are awakened, first of all, as Israelites, we're awakened to our true identity, and then everything just starts falling in place, and everything just becomes clear that what they have done. And so there's a scripture that says in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 18, family, and it says this: for in much wisdom is much vexation. He who increases knowledge increases sorrows. That sorrows is like more of annoyance. The more knowledge you increase upon your learning, and the vexation is like an annoyance to realize how they set their system up. It's all based on lies. Just starting with who they called us. They call us African Americans now, but years ago, they used to call us Afro-Americans. And then for a period, they started calling us colored people. And then for a period, they started calling us black. And then for a time, we became Negroes, but we are actually Israelites. So that's one lie that society is based on. They lied about who we are. We're not who they say we are. We're Israelites, Yah's chosen people, and the people over in Israel that the world believes are Jews, but that's a lie. Just for educational purposes, family. It's like, and so even Christmas is a lie. That has nothing to do with Yahushua HaMashiach. Easter is a lie. If their white Jesus died Good Friday and rose Sunday, that's not 3 days. You can say Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you're not playing with a full deck, that's not 3 days. That's a day and a half. Friday evening to Saturday evening is a day. Saturday evening to Sunday morning, that's a half a day. So Christ said that he would give them a sign, and the sign of Jonah, that he was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. So he was in the belly of the earth 3 days and 3 nights. But that has nothing to do with no fake Easter. So it's like everything about this system is a lie. The white Jesus, that's a lie. He don't even exist. I mean, their fake Sabbath, Sunday, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and even the people all over the world in these Psalm 83 nations are not who they say they are. You know, like, okay, say like Yah gave Turtle Island to the 10 tribes of Israel, family. We all know that. We all who are awake, we know that. So, okay, and then after our people became disobedient to Yah at some point in time before 1492, then he allowed the Spaniards to come over here to Turtle Island. And so now they have it set up where, you know, they dealt with the other colonizers and they all got a piece of the land over here. Okay, but the names of those Central American countries, okay, like before 1492, none of those people were over here in Turtle Island. So who are they, really? They're not Guatemalans, they're not Hondurans, they're not Panamanians, they're not Costa Ricans, they're not Belizeans. There's 7 countries in Central America, 12 to 13 countries in South America. So nobody is really who the world say they are. It's all based on lies. This whole society, this Edomite Gentile-led society, is all based on a bunch of lies. And it's just disgusting. It's just really annoying once you start finding out the truth. When our Father wake us up and we find out our true identity and we realize we're not actually Negroes, that was just a byword that they gave us to keep our true identity hidden from us, which is Israelite. You know, and it's just, you know, but the word tell us in the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 9, also in Revelation chapter 3 verse 9, that these people that say they're Jews and are not, but do lie, scripture says, you know, it says that they are the synagogue of Satan. So it's scripture is telling us that over there is the synagogue of Satan. So Satan has given them information to try to counteract everything about the word of the Most High. The people of the Most High, which is us Israelites, scattered around the world in all nations. But, you know, and it goes back to, you know, we have fought in this too, because if our ancestors had stayed true to our Father and kept his laws, statutes, and commandments, and then violate the covenant that he had with them, then none of this stuff would be. We'd still be on top, ruling the world, ruling the nations, as a holy nation of Yah, because we were chosen by him to lead the nations. Because our people fell and didn't stay holy, and they broke the covenant. Now, as a result, Satan allowed these people, gave them false knowledge, and so this is the society we all live in. It's all based on lies, all of it. And so, like the scripture says, for in much wisdom is much vexation. You know, he who increases knowledge increases sorrows. See, the more you increase knowledge, the more you find out that the whole society is just built up on a whole bunch of lies. You know, really, this is, it's just crazy. And then, you know, you try to tell people the truth. Besides us awakened Israelites, most people in this world, which is Satan's kingdom, don't want to hear the truth. You know, they start taking personal attacks at you. When you start, they want to make it personal. That's when you know somebody is dealing with a spirit. You know, when you're trying to teach the word of Yah, which is authored by Yah, and then they want to start taking personal attacks at you because you're just reading and trying to help the people understand what the word of Yah says. But when people start making it personal towards you, that's when you know they're working with the wrong kinds of spirits. And I usually don't go back and forth with nobody. I just say, okay. You know, these religions in the world, Christianity, you know, I mean, it's like the word of Yah says that they were first called Christian at Antioch. That's what other people call Christ followers. But Christ followers never called themselves that. You never heard or read anywhere in scripture Well, Christ referred to his followers as Christians. And then they started a religion called Christianity. All that stuff was outside of our Yahushua HaMashiach. His disciples never referred to each other as Christians. You can't find anything like that in scriptures. It says they were first called Christian at Antioch. Other people call them that because they followed Christ, but that's Hamashiach. It wasn't no English word, Christ. They was followers of Hamashiach. Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, the anointed one of the Most High. So all these religions that they set up, John the Baptist, they formed the Baptist religion, and and so forth. Everything is just based on a lie, and it was done by the colonizers. Our people were slaves in Europe before America was even a country. Our people were slaves in Spain and Portugal first. And they started the religion of the Roman Catholics, and that was formed just to keep the Yahudim, which says Jews in Hebrew, the Yahudim. It was just to hide the identity of our ancestors, the Yahudim. That's why that religion was started. It was just to counteract. Satan was using them to counteract the word of Yah. That's all these religions was set up for. It was just to counteract the truth of Yah's word and to hide the identity of Yah's chosen people. So this whole society, their whole society, this Edomite, Gentile society is just built up on a bunch of lies. And when our Messiah comes, he's going to, destroy it all of it. And it's not happening fast enough for me. But in Yah's timing, it shall be done. We can do all things through our Messiah who strengthens us. So through him, I can learn patience. But I just wanted to share that with y'all family. It's like, and you, now since Yah has awakened his children as Israelites, you realize you can't listen to anything these people from the Psalm 83 Nations say, because everything comes out of their mouth is something to counteract the truth that we share. It's just to try to disguise and hide and combat the truth of Yah's word. That's what their system is all about. And for those of us who don't understand that, now the Edomites are not from Japheth. Esau was also the grandson of Abraham. They are Hebrews. That's why I try to be mindful to call us Israelites instead of just Hebrew, because all Hebrews are not Israelites. Those people who call themselves Jews, they are the offspring also of Abraham, but they are not Israelites. Okay, family? And they have taught the Gentiles and the other nations to hate Yah's chosen people. It all started with Satan and them. Since Isaac blessed our ancestor Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, blessed him with the birthright, that Esau sold for a bowl of red soup. And so later when he realized what he had done, he was in tears and he was angry. And ever since then, he has this hatred, this perpetual hatred for Jacob. And throughout history, he has taught the other nations to hate us too. But groups like the KKK, they don't even like the Jews, because they know the Jews, once they get involved in something, they take it over. And them KKK, they know it. You know what I'm saying? But this is the nature of those Edomites. This is the nature of Esau. They control the media in this country. They control, matter of fact, they're the ones who started the religion. The Roman Catholics started the religion of Islam. You know, so their hand is in everything in this world, which is all based on lies. Yep. But we just keep our faith in our Father and His Word and walk in obedience to Him. Not to say we won't have to deal with persecution and, you know, trials here and trials there from time to time, but nothing is bigger than our Father, Yahuwah. Okay, family, so I just wanted to share that. You know, been thinking about it, and I just thought I'd come up on here and share with you guys. Okay, all right, so until next time, one love and shalom.